So the next vocab word that we're going to be looking at is standard deviation, and that is, it shows how the data deviates from the mean. So in simple terms, to make it a little bit easier, pretty much all that means is the smaller your standard deviation is, the closer your data points are to your mean or to your average. The larger your standard deviation is means that your data points are more spread out, so they're not as close to your average. So an example would be, if I gave you points like, or data values such as 5, 7, 7, 8, 2, 7, 3, 5, 6, 9, all of those points are pretty close to each other, so your standard deviation is going to be smaller because your points are going to be closer to your average. On the other hand, if I gave you points such as 20, 21, 22, 40, 47, 91, 98, 32, 83, okay, those ranged from 20s all the way to 90s. Your points are pretty far spread out. Your data is more spread out. So that means your standard deviation is going to be larger because your points aren't as close to your average. So that's standard deviation pretty much. They use it in statistics to just analyze data. And then variance is standard deviation squared. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to show you how to do it on Desmos again. This can be done by hand. It is very long and tedious. I will show you how to do it by hand, but for now, you're just going to do it on Desmos, quick and easy, plug it in, and get the answer. So I'm going to show you through IXL first. So we're going to open up IXL. The first one says, in the data set below, what is the variance? So we want 5, 3, 5, 3, 4, 1. So you're going to go to Desmos. I already have it opened up. And then to find variance, you're going to type in VARP parentheses. You're going to plug in your points. 5, 3, 5, 3, 4, 1 equals 1.9166666. So going back, it says round it to the nearest tenth, 1.91. That's not going to round the 9 up, so we're just going to leave it at 1.9. And that is it. So again, this is asking for variance. So if I wanted to find it, I would just take those data points, go into Desmos, enter them in, and then it'll give you your variance. So that is how you find variance on Desmos. And then in the next video, you'll see how to find standard deviation on Desmos.